Good morning, everyone. Jo here, SportsGrid. Let's talk some CFL. We're going to circle the game here, the Calgary Stampeders versus the Toronto Argos. Now, the Argos are at home in this one, and they are coming in at minus 122 on the money line. Calgary at plus 102. Total 50.5. Now, Toronto did lose week one versus the Montreal Alouettes in a game where they didn't have Chad Kelly under center, and he won't be out for this game either. Nick Arbuckle taking his place. Now, Nick Arbuckle is turnover prone, so something definitely to warn you about him. He has to play mistake-free if Toronto wants a chance of winning this game. The defense last week struggled against the run. They need to clean up some of their issues there. They allowed 163 rushing yards to Montreal. When we look at the Calgary Stampeders, they're coming off a home opener win versus the Hamilton Ticats in a game. They were the underdog. Vernon Adams Jr. making his debut for the Calgary Stampeders definitely didn't disappoint. He passed for 284 yards through the air. And when we look at Calgary, balanced attack, we saw those yards coming on the ground as well, with Derek Mills really feasting in that game. He rushed for 190, or not 194. He rushed for 94 yards on 17 attempts and 3 touchdowns. So great attack out of Calgary in the last one. So coming into this game, I do think Calgary has the advantage offensively. There is a question mark, though, around Bryce Bell, their center here. He will be a game-time decision with a shoulder injury. So hopefully he's able to come out and be impactful and give that protection to Vernon Adams Jr. I do think we'll see Vernon Adams Jr. Use his legs more in this game than we did see in the last. We're not able to get any rushing props over on FanDuel, so do make sure shop around for his rushing props. I'll take him for the anytime touchdown at plus 410. With the struggles Toronto had against the run, I think he's able to sneak one in. I'm also going to look at Derek Mills, the running back who had success last week, to continue to do so. Over 60.5 rushing yards at plus 114, ulting it up to 80 plus rushing yards at plus 200. He got 94 in the last game, and I do think he can do it here versus Toronto, who struggled against that run. I'm going to take the Calgary Stampeders plus 102 on the money line with a sprinkle of that alt number, laying 3.5 at plus 162. Come on, Calgary, don't disappoint me here in this game. If you do think the defense can get that interception and the pick 6 here on Nick Arbuckle for the Calgary Stampeders to get a defensive touchdown, it is plus 550. I would shop for that interception. It is on some other book. And then for the Toronto Argos, I do think Nick Arbuckle will be put in a situation where he's playing from behind. Give me Arbuckle over 275.5 passing yards in this game. He's going to have to get that ball moving through the air. And Cozy coming out here, the wide receiver for Toronto, I think he can get in the end zone at plus 120.